Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this particular video, we'll be looking into how we can install Docker on Windows. So before letting you the steps to install the Docker, I would like to give an overview of what exactly Docker is. A Docker is a platform that makes it easy to create, deploy, and run applications in isolated environments called as containers. Now, this is the official definition of Docker. I'm sure you might not have got an idea of it. Let me tell you in simple words. Docker is a tool which will help you to run applications in their own little boxes. Now, what are these boxes? These boxes are nothing but separate containers, or you can say separate environments, so that they won't mess with your computer. Now, we widely use Docker for open source softwares. With the help of Docker, we can easily run open source applications without installing them, without blowing our mind into the procedure of installing that particular software. We can simply run the container, or I would say the instance of that particular application image. Oh, one more term, image. Now, what exactly it is? Image is a blueprint of an application. So, whatever application is present as an open source, its image is present. That image is nothing but a blueprint of that particular application. It contains all the configuration settings, or I would say the dependencies that is required to run the instance of that particular application. It has everything that the app needs to run. So with this, I hope you must have got an idea of what exactly Docker is and why we use it. Now let's move on to the procedure of installing Docker on Windows. For installing Docker on Windows, we'll require the Docker desktop. You can visit the official documentation provided by the creators of Docker, else you can find the link to this particular web page in the description box. In this particular documentation, you can get the link to download the Docker desktop for Windows. If you scroll down, you can clearly see the system requirements for installing Docker. So you can visit this documentation and have a look at the requirements. Check everything with what your computer is compatible with. So now we'll download this particular exe file, which is nothing but Docker Desktop for Windows. So let's click on this and our download has got started. This will take some time. So once you open this exe file, you can clearly see this particular pop-up of configuration. Here, I'm able to see this one configuration, that is add shortcut to desktop. But you might be seeing two configurations, one for enabling the WSL or Hyper-V. Now, why I'm able to see only one configuration over here? Because I already have used Docker previously on this particular system. But in your case, just make sure that both the checkboxes are ticked. But before clicking on OK, you need to make sure that the Windows features are enabled. So simply type for Windows features, and you can see this control panel option for turn Windows feature on or off. Just click on this. So here you can see list of Windows features, out of which for Docker you need to enable the Windows hypervisor platform. Just make sure that this particular feature is enabled, that is this checkbox is ticked. And then if you scroll down, here you can see the Windows subsystem for Linux, that is WSL. Just make sure that this is also on tick. Now Docker requires any one of the two, that is Windows subsystem for Linux, that is WSL, or it requires Hyper-V. If in this list of features you can see Hyper-V option, then you can simply enable that too. But in my case, I can see the WSL option, so I have ticked that. So after choosing the required Windows features, we just have to click on OK, and make sure that once you click on OK, you need to restart your system. Do you want to check out this attractive funny memes? Then what are you waiting for? These are just a glimpse of the memes that I've created on my Instagram page. You can find the link to my Instagram handle in the description box. Please visit the link and do watch all these interesting funny memes. These are not just memes. These memes and reels contains technical information. Here I try to relate memes with the technological concepts. So please do appreciate that by watching all those. And if you love it, please hit the follow button. So I'm hoping that you have restarted your system, and after restarting the system, you just have to open the Docker desktop again, and you will again see this configuration pop up. Now you can simply click on OK, and you can see that the process of installation of Docker desktop has now got initiated. This will take some amount of time. So now over here you can see our Docker desktop installation has got successfully done. Now you can simply click on close button. Now you can open up the command prompt and you can check whether Docker has got installed or not. You can simply check this by typing this command of checking the Docker version. So simply hit enter and you will be able to see the version 27.1.1. So it states that Docker has got successfully installed on our system. Now you can simply open the Docker desktop application. Since you are opening this application for the very first time, you'll be seeing this particular pop-up of Docker subscription service agreement. You can simply click on accept and proceed. Now you can see this pop-up of signing in whether with the work account or with the personal account. So if you don't have a Docker account, then you can simply create it from the official website. Otherwise, if you have, you can simply log in with that. For now, I'm skipping this particular step. This one also. And now you can see this particular window. Here you can see some tabs. One is the containers, then we have images. Since we are new to this particular Docker, we don't have any of the images that are currently present in our system. Since there are no image, we don't have any containers. Now to pull any image from the open source, or I would say the Docker Hub, we can do that with the Docker pull command. So if you open the command prompt, you can simply check for the Docker images. Here you can see we don't have any of the image right now. You can also check for the containers with the help of the command docker ps and hit enter. You can see we don't have any of the containers. That is why this is empty. To pull any image, we can have this particular command docker pull and then the name of the image. So the image name can be anything like MySQL or it can be anything like Milvus. You can get the list of images on the Docker Hub. Whichever you want to pull as per the requirement, you can just state the name of that particular image. Let me show you that. So this is the official website of Docker Hub. Here you will get the URL for this website in the description box. The URL is hub.docker.com. Here you can simply search for the name of the application that you want to install. For example, if I want the image of MySQL, then I can simply type for MySQL and over here you will be able to see some matches. You can click for the first one and you will be getting the command that is docker pull MySQL. You can simply copy this, run it on your command prompt and your image will be pulled successfully. So I hope the entire installation process of Docker is clear to you all. We have successfully done it. I have tried my level best to make it the easiest. If you like this particular video, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also hit the bell icon and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Please join me on Telegram. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.